Now, RSI is 42%, which is also decent, with price right now try to fight through the 50 exponential moving average, but it just couldn't, because we also have a downtrend as well in that area. So price has been really rejecting this 146 spot, meaning bouncing right off the 146 spot, which coincide with our support. So our previous resistance now becoming our support right here, this area being resist. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. This is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Social Show. If this is your first time, guys, you are welcome. Well, what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be talking about large cap, large float stocks, and these stocks involve NVDA, Apple, Microsoft, J&J, Pfizer, Facebook, Amazon, and of course Tesla as well, right? We're gonna also be talking about Walmart. Why Walmart? Is because Walmart is a pandemic stock. It is a pandemic stock to keep an eye out on, as well as we begin to reclaim this level, which is the 150 area, 153 area. Then this can continue to push up. Right now we'll pull back just to retest this level. Now let's dive into the market, see how the market performed today, being Monday, right? So let's see what the market did. Right now, we did good in terms of trying to make a decision where to go. So the market hasn't decided yet where to go, but overall there's a sell pressure that came into the market. Like I talked about in my previous video, the video for Sunday, I said, okay, we're gonna get into 405 and then reject that area. So we got this area rejected. So now the decision is to either hold $400 in SPY, which is our Spider S&P 500 ETF, or we're just gonna push all the way back down to 395. So keep an eye out on the 395 area as a form of support. But then we're really sold off in the market. We've sold off right to the downside. Look at RSI. Also our MACD is beginning to show, say, hey, let's go, let's push to the upside. So boom boom candle, boom boom play. I'll be expecting that. But if not, man, we're looking for 395. If 395 doesn't hold, guys, we can pull lower down to 375 on SPY. Now, this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock in whatsoever. This is for entertainment purposes only, guys. Now, our first stock is gonna be ENPH, ENPH. You see, most of these stocks, they've been selling off, but this has been really holding for the past couple of days. And we did sell off, right? But it's not really trending down. We're just holding this range at this point in time. 150 is your support, guys. If 150 does not hold, then we can make a double bottom right here, recent double, but with, let's say, 130 area. So keep an eye out on that as well. Also, another recession play as well is TGT. This is target. Right now we're looking for this area to break. If we break, then we're looking for 225 or 226 spots. So keep an eye out on target, as well as Walmart, which is also another recession stock. These are the stocks you're gonna buy in case they say, hey, we're in recession and all that. You're gonna see how momentum can push this, because guess what, guys, people, human beings still gonna eat, right? Now, RSI is 42%, which is also decent, with price right now try to fight through the 50 exponential moving average, but it just couldn't, because we also have a downtrend as well in that area. So price has been really rejecting this 146 spot, meaning bouncing right off the 146 spot, which coincide with our support. So our previous resistance now becoming our support right here. This area being resistance in the previous days, months, now we're having it to be our support for now. So keep an eye out on that. If this 146 area doesn't hold, then we're looking clearly at this 200 moving average, which is our 143.52, so which is roughly our 143. So keep an eye out on this area as well if this 146 doesn't hold. But overall, if this area, if this momentum comes in and the market decide to push to the upside, guess what, we're going to break through this 50 exponential moving average and then boom boom to the 20. So keep an eye out on Walmart. Kroger right now as well. Right now this area is going to be area of support, which is our 52.50-53 area. That is our support. If that area holds, I'll be expecting the bounce up into the 50 or 20 exponential moving average. And if it doesn't, guys, guess what, we're going to pull back down to that 50 area. Look at this area being previous resistance, right? So right now this area is going to act as a support if it comes. So keep an eye out on that as well. CYBR as well. Look at how we sold, we sold right off into $100 support, which is our natural support, and now bounced back to the upside. Okay, so that is almost a 135 points. So this is really a good deal. This is a cyber stock, a software company. So keep an eye out on this one as well. If the market begin to show negative sign, then this can push lower. I'll be buying as we revisit technical level. Next is going to be NVDA. What am I looking at in this stock? Okay, the reason why I pulled up this NVIDIA is because right now we're really sold off. Okay, we've sold off considerably, right? Right now we're just, you know, consolidating around that 30 RSI percentage. So this is our consolidation area right now, and we're really holding this spot while the price action is to the downside. So keep an eye out, see where the divergence will come in, and then boom, we can push to the upside. PayPal as well. PayPal is another one. Keep an eye out on this one. $80 break, then we can push into $90. But for now, if 80 reject, then look for downturn. Look for price to really push to the low side. Apple is another one as well. Apple right now, Apple broke support and now trying to see if it can reclaim that area, but it doesn't with this doji here, which means a reversal to the upside because it's on the downside. But guess what, we never know what the market is gonna do, so keep an eye out on that, because we've maintained our first doji bounce, and this is the second one. So keep an eye out, see if this 147.50 area revisit hold. If it doesn't hold, then we can pull back down as the market continue to unfold, right? AFRN as well. This is Affirm Holdings. Right now we bounce right into resistance. Okay, the reason why I said resistance is because look at that, it was a support. All right, got support around that area. So right now we're hitting the previous support, which is now our resistance. Okay, and as a result it will reject it back down. Okay, so expect price to pull back down to $20. If it does, then we can support that area, then bounce to the upside. Otherwise we look for a flush as the market continue to show negativity. Anyways, SQ, which is our block as well, failed support. Okay, failed support all the way back down, tried to reclaim that support, but it couldn't reclaim the support, rejected it and back down to 79.70 close. So look for price action to the low side as the market begin to detect what the other stocks will be doing, if they're going to be unloading, which is the big boys, right? So keep an eye out. FPRR, this one right now, $40 is your spot. Keep an eye out on that $40 as well. If you look at most of this chart, guys, this chart, they're all broken down, they're all beaten down stocks, and I'm looking for long-term play, I'm looking for long-term hold. That's the reason why I decided to do this video today, being Monday. And anyways, UPS, this is United Parcel Services, as well as FedEx and all other transportation company. Right now FedEx, UPS right now, this is the trend. Okay, Okay, this is this lower side, the support trend, and this is the resistance trend. If we can break through this spot, guys, 180 break, again we can push into 185, which is our next resistance on that. But if it doesn't, because the market is pushing down, guess where we're gonna go? We're gonna pull back down to 175. 175 doesn't hold, guess what? We'll be back down to this trend, see if we can support bounce to the upside on UPS. Next one is gonna be Rivian, okay? RIVN. What are we talking about Rivian Automotive? Right now we're looking at price failing the $30 spot all the way back down to below 20, and then bounce right off because the market started bouncing right off. And then see what price action can see what will happen here, because this is now the resistance spot, because previous support now becoming the resistance. So resistance, if that area really holds, then we can push or reject, we can push back down. Tesla of all stocks, right? Tesla right now is unbelievable, because so many people believe that Tesla will just keep going up, even the $1,200 spot. Damn, guys, now we're back down to below. We actually push lower below $700 right here, and all of a sudden we bounce right up, because the market did bounce right on Friday, and only to pull back down today being Monday to 724.37 close. So keep an eye out, see if this area holds another pull lower below 700, then I'll be picking some up on Tesla. Okay, CVNA, same thing like that. We're looking for the bottom bounce play. That's what we're going to be looking for. But right now we're looking at this $40 area, see if price can continue to push to the upside on CVNA. This is used cars, right? XBI, okay, this is biotech ETF. It's also good to have an exposure in the biotech side. Instead of me just picking just the biotech stocks itself, I'll just pick the basket, because I like this one better than trying to fight the move on each individual stock, because there's an FDA acceptance, FDA reject label, and all those blah blah. I don't want those, right? Sophie, SOFI. What are we looking for on this name? We're looking for price to break this area, because guess what? We have that beautiful looking shape that I like, right? The W shape. If price can break this area, this $7 spot, then we'll be looking at $7.75, $8 in the coming days, which coincide with this resistance. So this is going to be the first resistance, and then the second resistance right around that $8 zone. Okay, so keep an eye out, on this beautiful week that we got going on. Okay, Roblox as well. Roblox also is another BB play. Right now we did bounce up into resistance, only to reject that spot and then back down. Okay, so right now the selling pressure is on this particular candle, this particular Monday. See what the price is going to do on Tuesday or tomorrow. So keep an eye out, see if we can run up into $39 spot. But for first, our $35, that area you're going to be looking for. Why? Because guess what? Right there is going to act as that resistance, which is that $35 spot. So if $35 holds, then we're going to be looking for $40 on that name as well. Disney is another one. I'm looking for a bottom bounce play on Disney. This is a long-term hold, this is a long-term stock, so keep an eye out on that name as well. TUP, this also bottom bounce play. I'll be looking for bottom bounce play on that one. It's a broken down stock, guys. It is broken, so keep an eye out on that as well. OSTK pushing lower, Bitcoin pushing lower. They're all selling off right now. Look for price action around this $28 spot. If it doesn't hold, then your best bet is the $25. Okay, I'd rather buy cheap than buying high, right? I've been beaten down a lot, so now there's no need trying to rush any trade. There will always be another stock for you to trade. You don't rush trade anymore. You shouldn't be rushing trade, though. It's not a recommendation. Now, MTTR, this is Matterport in in their space, they're talking about a lot of things, okay? But for now, I'm more looking at that technical level, what the stock is going to do. Right now, we're rejecting the resistance level. Why? Because the support earlier, okay, is now becoming a resistance. If price can push through, then we should be able to break the right side of the inverse head and shoulder, which is a bullish looking pattern. The left side of the shoulder, the right side of the shoulder, and this is the head, okay? All right, now let's get into the next one. DKNG as well sold right off below $10, now back up into $13, only to reject the 20 EMA spot and back down to 1248 close. So keep an eye out, see if this one can hold this $12 spot. If it does, then I'll be expecting more to the upside as far as the market begin to show positivity in the movement. CPNG, what are we looking at? The same thing as well. We're looking at BB play as well, CYBR as well, BB play. Man, it's so important for you to understand that, you know, most of these stocks, they've sold off. This is an opportunity to get into the ride. Even Boeing as well is selling off. Right now we have this 3-bar play, so look for this 3-bar play, see what it does. If it doesn't break through this 130, guess what, you know, we can push lower back down below 120. So keep an eye out on Boeing as well, guys. The remaining chart, the remaining stocks, I'm gonna post them up on my Twitter. You all have a fantastic week ahead, and peace and love, guys. Bye bye.